Hello, this is Akhier, and we've got some more vanilla Dwarf Fortress, back where we left off. And yeah, we've got this set up so we can actually get the person working on the bones and stuff. That should be good for me. Hopefully my voice doesn't sound too weird. Feels horrible right now, but that's just life. How's our... Okay, getting a good number of glass blocks. Bleh, words. Yeah. We managed to...
Dwarf has gotten an idea and has withdrawn from society.
Oh, cool. He's probably a completely useless guy, but let's see if he actually has any skills at anything. Well, he's a grower. I don't think that counts, though. So off to a craft shop. I'm assuming that means over here. Oh, alright, cool. Yep.
You there, I'm building an artifact. Give me the workshop.
But I was just about to...
Give me the workshop. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Okay, there were bones there already, so he just started on it. Cute. Well, if he becomes a legendary one, ironically, we'll be switching him with the normal one. Or not ironically, just exactly as you would expect. And what kind of plants do we have? Ground quay, wheat, and whatnot. Quarry bush. Yeah, that's working out. About the only thing else I see there that we could be doing is the dye. That goes in the bag as well, but I think we're good. Let's see, how are you working? Yep, forging the bronze shirts. So I was going to say, we managed to masterwork all the weapons, so now I'm working on the armor that they currently equip with. And obviously on the better armor once they train their skills a little bit more. Let's see. Novice armor user. Alas. Let's see. What needs work at the moment? Well, I guess the big thing is I actually need something up here to defend us. Huh. Eh. We are kind of just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. There we go. I definitely should consider bringing this stuff inside. Well, that I'm sort of working on there. There we go. And what are you? You're that. Not making anything at the moment. Any cages? Whatever. Right, I want to make a few cage trap things. Where do I want to build it? Probably over here where it's kind of...
There, an artifact has been completed.
Oh.
Really? That's good news. Let's go see it.
It's quite amusing and really about the worst thing ever because it's bone, so it's not going to be a good one. But yes, as I suspected, we are switching out. Oh, you're actually a carpenter. Huh. Well, I guess that's fair. At least he doesn't lose a job altogether. Actually... I'm gonna forbid those things. There we go. Yep. Nope, not an empty bags to collect. That's a thing, I guess. And bronze bars are taken care of. Huh. Really? Well, we've got a few good ones. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Melt those. And hopefully that'll work out. Oh right, I forgot we were storing it like this, so it's a let's see what it looks like now. Close enough. The furnace op's doing their job. Yeah, cool. We need more bronze. That's the here and there of it. We can't make it right now. Well, I guess technically it's not specifically bronze that I need. It's just armorable stuff of bronze or better quality. In and of itself is probably a problem. Yeah, well. Oh, there's a mine. Anyway, where was I gonna build that? Somewhere over here. So that's too close. Why not give it 3 on each side? Sure, 1, 2, 3. There. And then walls. Not quartzite, not just blocks. Though I could make it out of just blocks, yeah. I think I will. But apparently that suddenly makes it so that they aren't around. There we go. The reason why I build it like this is so that when the animals start wandering through the area, it's like they're just wondering like, oh, which way will I go? Chances are that more of them will end up going through where the trap is rather than just wandering by it, by putting up a few things to make it seem like, or yeah, it's basically just funneling them into the trap. For instance, these camels. Though it won't be made in time for that, but you know. There was the potential there for it. Do we have an actual stone worker? Or mason, but stone worker is the name, yeah. Because they also smooth the stuff. I'm gonna designate some digging somewhere here. Okay, I've decided that on level 11, because that's where the gems were, going to end up doing a little bit of exploratory mining. It'll get around to it eventually. Squad A kill rectangle. There we go. Dwarf should be coming into scene soon enough. There we go. Oh hey, one shot. Or probably more than one shot. Literally, but you know. There we go. Come on. You can catch him. There we go. There we were. Ah, yes. Nice purple dwarves, all going around and killing camels. And they're done. Of course, the walls over here are temporary. Oh. That's just one of our dogs being mean. Okay. Oh, finish the melt designated objects. Presumably. Is that true? It says you're lying. Well, okay, the one is probably actually actively being melted right now. Or not. Oh well. Apparently that didn't count as melting. Whatever. We actually did pretty good. We got... Well, I'll just keep going until they're all in the... Squad A kill. I wasn't really going to send him after it, but this is taking a while. I'm just going to have him train year round. If I need him for something. This is War Dog. War Dog should be A-okay. What are we doing up there? It's currently loaded with a trap. That's cool. And there's that. It's kind of interesting. What's left is this mason workshop. Let's see what we got here. This guy doing his job. Wait a second. Aha! No. I knew something was wrong. Well, we'll have a bunch of junk to deal with later. Oh, hey! First masterwork, shirt thing. Enable. Forbid, 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 forbid. Bone, tooth, horn, pearl. Not pearl. Masterwork. Masterwork. Exceptional. Exceptional. Masterwork and exceptional, or do I want just masterwork? Let's just go with masterwork. For now. Yeah, it seems good enough. There we go. And where's those blocks? There they are. And I think I'll actually allow those to be there. No reason not to. It's like how they keep doing that. They start a fight, and they can't finish it. That's how you finish a fight, boys. Do it properly. Goodness me. Anyway, how many war animals do we got? 3 war dogs. Actually, 3 and 3. 3 that still need to be assigned to someone. We'll take that off because I'm going to go assign them right now. Godin, Ongat, and Izan. Okay. There we go, yeah. That should do. This can build up there. Oh, lapis lazuli. Which, honestly, I see more in Minecraft than I see in Dwarf Fortress. Sadly, I think this will only pop one tile instead of... I need to enchant my picks with fortune. Yeah, well, is neither here nor there. See? You know, with just a straight line like that, we're revealing stuff. Which is basically the point. So, good job, me, I guess. How is the person... Oop. Well, I guess that's one thing. Don't know why that mail shirt isn't being traded off. I guess I'll check if we're good on that. But for some reason I doubt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we are. Interesting. Also throw Galana on a couple of these. There we go. So we have that finished up there? Yeah, we do. Our animals seem to be straying off and... Oh, hello. And apparently we're out of bone. Or, we're not out of bones. That's not the problem. Assuming we're out of bones from the one place. Which I have set up to give to the one thing. That's vaguely annoying. Well, let's go and check that out anyway. No, it seems like it's perfectly fine. Ah, it got reduced to just skulls. And we didn't have a totem thing on. Oddly enough. Also, I'm gonna let you give directly as well. The biggest point of the one is that it's closer. There, see? Did I choose the, just the best? I think I did. Yep. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be any hooves or anything. Since it's clear of them, I guess that would make sense. It's just odd. As far as I'm concerned, anyway. Okay. Yay. Really fancy skull totem. Yeah, my dogs do just kind of, laze about over there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. War dogs are fine. Regular idiots can go in here. Along with puppies and whatnot. Actually, no, I have a place for most of those things. I can't forget that. Do I want puppies? I want this guy in here anyway. And I guess the puppies can stay in, or can be brought into here. And these dogs need training. So I'm guessing what I'm saying is basically no one goes into that one up there. Good thing we sort that out. There we go. Yep, no medals, but I wasn't really expecting medals from this layer. There might be medals, though. Who knows? Hopefully something good, if there is. Stupid dogs. Just carrying off the game. Trap, cage trap. Darn it, we're on the side with all the wood. I don't really have a set size for the walls. Depending on what I'm going for, sometimes I build these bigger. I average around 3 or 4. If I go bigger and I'm not really trying to make it really big, it generally ends up being around 5. But this seems about good for here. Anyway, we've got pretty good stuff for a lot of them, so I'm going to try helms next. Since that's a relatively important bit of body to protect, all things considered. Do we have any animals we can just butcher? Not really? I thought so. There's a random stray dog. What's the X's? I don't know. I'll have them butcher one dog. Just so I can get some materials. So apparently there's a job going on right now. Nope, that's spinning. No, that's spinning again. How'd I do that? This is the butcher. There we go. That was odd. Yeah, we've got the camels. Should be working on that a lot. Or maybe it just took this long to realize, hey, I should probably do something about that. Entirely possible. Oh, hey, pink tourmaline. I don't know what the barking was about. Oh, became a stray war dog. Cool! The problem with butchering them like this is it takes a while. Sounds like we're turning a lot of those random dogs into actual war dogs now, which is good. Settings, disable. Settings, 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 disable. Yeah, I thought so. Now we're gonna have to actually go and bring him down here. I guess the good news is... Oh, hey! Managed to masterwork. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Why do you keep leaving booze barrels all over the place? It's kind of odd. Oh, whatever. Have a bit of drink. Block all. Permit drinks. actual non-full place for the damn drinks to go. Goodness gracious. Huh, do we actually have pretty good helms? That's possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope! What was that? Oh, right. Interesting. Yeah, they do have a tendency, apparently, to just leave their booze around. What's that? Hair. Teeth, horns, and hooves. Camels have hooves, don't... No, camels have those weird things. But teeth, we should have... Didn't we butcher... We butchered a dog. That should, whatever. I gave out 1, 2, 3 last time, I'm pretty sure. Military leader has one. So we'll just go down the list the other way, though this undoubtedly will end up with people with more than one dog. Especially if I just mess up on where I am in the list. Let's see. Kivish, Delor, 2 Dellars. So, 1, 2, Shem 3, Lutak 4, Zubin 5, Godin 6, Ungat 7, Izum 8. Let me just figure out who's missing an animal. That didn't work out. Oh well. At least they're all assigned. And with them being all assigned, I should probably come over here and say... that if you're a war dog, you can just roam free. There we go. Oh, apparently that was already set up. What is the bone carver doing then? Getting a drink. Okay. Oh, Peachix hatched. Joy. One, two, three, one. 1, 2, 3, 1. One, two, 3. There we go. We don't need that many just randomly running around. Be nice to let them grow up, but sometimes I just don't care. Alright, how the miners doing? The miners don't have a job. good. That means I can set more of this up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll keep him busy for a while. That's almost done. Kinda, you know, we got ravens, which is annoying. It basically just means that we're kind of stuck with them until they decide to leave. So my cages actually mean less than anything else could possibly mean, but whatever. It happens. Oh, that must have canceled. Yep, it actually just canceled before the P-Chick thing happened. Oh, let's go check out Headwear. How are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just melt those. Presumably, if they decide to keep something, it's a pretty safe bet. Wait a second, that was more than just that helm in there, isn't it? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Well, whatever. What's this barrel doing out here? You're just an empty barrel? Yeah, you're just an empty barrel. That's kind of weird. That's a random bit of clothing. Yep, random bit of clothing. Why the guy... Oh, he's on break. Yep. Always doing something like that, I guess. At least the people digging are digging. Think about that. I could probably make this a little more effective for them by... whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll end up walking forever in a day, but it happens. Who are you? Oh, you're the bone carver. It just couldn't actually see what he was up to, or who it was. It was just like light blue on white. Definitely not the best of background colors right now. Oh, hey, grown to become a dog. Which is nice. Except I don't know who needs one. So I guess I'll just wait some more. Okay, a little bit of time has passed. I've set up this one guy as someone who makes glass. Just because... And up here I finally removed the rest of the stuff that was here. Slowly getting everything actually where it needs to be. About the only thing left on the surface now is the various traps and whatnot, along with the refuse pile and this thing, the trade depot. Slowly I'm reducing the number of animals. We've almost got all of them slaughtered, so that's nice. If we look at the visiting animals, it's all flyers because, you know, who cares about being able to catch them or anything? I have tempted to actually go full bore caging, but that's just a thing. Set that up there. Kicks out every once in a while. How's the booze coming along? I guess I should probably brew some more. Also, I set here as the meeting area, I guess. Vaguely important. And I have the smoothers just smoothing the walls and stuff. Actually, I should probably smooth the floor as well. There we go. And yeah, I'm also not smoothing anything that'll eventually get dug out. No particular reason on that, just think it'll make it easier to note. Of course, people are sparring, things are happening. Buzzards are annoying, ravens are annoying. Wish they weren't flyers. But that's beside the point. What is on point? I'm actually considering it. Let me look up the Kleck sand job. Oh, that's a thing. The Wereshrew Gustum Uswago has come. A large shrew twisted in the humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh. Its eyes glow red. Its semen hair is short and even. Now you will know to fear the night while you fear. Blah blah blah. Even let me finish reading my stuff. Guess I didn't pause it. And there it is. Squad A kill. Killed one of our dogs. Injured some of our people. Huh. The Wereshrew's pretty screwed up right now, but most of our war dogs, a lot of our military.
Sorry, I can't do it, sir.
And come back here. Just a human now. I've probably got Wereshrews lying around. Why is a hauler there? Huh, that's annoying. I don't think I have anywhere. Huh, this could be bad. Yeah, skeleton. And a lot of them were hurt. Do we have beds? We don't have any beds. I guess I'll just have to make some beds. That can be the hospital for now. Build workshop, carpenter shop. Guess I'll put this up here again. What's the carpenter doing? Did we lose people? Probably. Yeah, we've lost. Well, I guess I can just check the military screen. We've lost 4 military. Dang it. That's quite a few. To say the least. Carpenter's on break. Of course he is. Do we have an actual doctor at least? Looks like we do. Okay. Yeah. Thing I don't have anymore is... Actually, let's just go to where they're digging. Build workshop masonry. Build it right here. Yeah, that's coming along. Goodness me. Who's the mason anyway? A few of these guys. So I guess I'll just have to de-designate all this random... Well, most of it. I do have some reason for wanting them to do the work up there. And honestly, that there isn't going to take much work. There we go. Let them smooth out that, because that's where I'm going to be putting the coffins, I think. Still at that. Are they just all stacked in this one square? They might be. Carpenter's still just lazing around, I guess. Huh. Corpse stockpile there. Probably not big enough. But we'll allow for it. Yeah, they're all just getting stacked in that one corner because we don't have beds. At least they're getting stacked somewhere. What's your wound? This is going to be horrible. So we're going to turn, and the whole fortress is going to be horrible. At least for the most part, people stay downstairs. Except for the people making the glass and anyone that's actually going to move this stuff. Of course. Damn carpenter. Ah well. Okay, that's being built. We've got Gabbro here. JMQ, rock, coffin. Give me a full 30 of them. No harm, no foul. Interrupted by a buzzard. How? Is that the buzzard right? No, that's water. Oh well. Do have a mana tree, yeah. Well, I guess I'm just waiting now for something to happen. Okay, right. Beds need to be inside. I guess I should actually make a hospital-like area. So I guess with that, I'll actually wait until he finishes all the beds. Okay, we're on the last bed. It looks like, of course, some people have decided to make use of beds. I guess I can't really blame them. One of those things. It's like, oh, you're using the beds. Kinda what they're for, I guess. I missed this strip. Good thing I caught that. Oh. Well, Huh, yeah. I assume this is where I die.
Spring is at hand.
Yeah, this is probably where I die. But, you know what? I think that's okay. For a very specific reason. We haven't had anything happen here. We've had the where whatever come up. We've had a few things mess with us, but... give me a second. Let's see. Let's see. Other mess happens while we wait. Going through all this. Okay. And in here we've got that.
Quick run! Been detected.
Yeah. I'm looking back. Oh. We've got Skulking Filth, and that's really about it happening. We don't have much of a military left over. I kind of screwed the pooch. I didn't do the hospital well enough. I just kind of messed up all around. So, yeah. You know, it wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for the where bit. The, Oh, hey, cool. You're the chef, though, and that doesn't matter as much.
I claim this workshop.
But okay, yeah, you do that. Wait, really? You know, if you become a legendary carpenter, I wouldn't mind that. I'm actually almost done digging this thing. Oh, and of course, really good coffins. And they're currently not set up for pets, but whatever. Probably allow that. Since the only pets that have died have been, kind of important. War dogs and whatnot. I'm trying to think of how it would have been better to do this fight. Well, I did get... Okay, cool. People have commented about, or at least one person commented about how I don't really do defense very well. And they did provide a link to a YouTube channel to check out for that guy. Does it apparently. And I haven't gotten around to that just because, God, I don't have time for anything nowadays. But maybe I will have to actually look into how to do proper defense. I think the biggest problem is that I'm not used to were creatures. I've experienced them quite a bit in these recent videos, of course, but before that, most of my experience has been with the pre-were creature timeline. So, this whole were thing, kind of new to me. So yeah, maybe I will have to actually just look into how to deal with were stuff. Yeah, obviously the answer is ranged. So, what I've been doing so far has been making a hammer squad with the plans of turning them into archer squads once they're really good hammerers. It looks like I might want to do the opposite of that, which is just...
I hope one gets in my room.
Hey, you're the, Are you the only carpenter now? You might be. Nope. Actually... Oh my God. He's been taken out of his job by moods for both of his jobs. He has the worst of luck. I mean, like, really, how does that happen? Both of the jobs that he does, a mood happens and it happens to just take out that. It's like, oh, by the way, you're no longer wanted at all. Oh my God, that is so hilarious. Yeah, you get to be the carpenter now. This can go away. Supposedly. Oh hey, the elephant caravan. Okay. Oh. Yeah. That can be the hospital. Basically, I just want them to, I don't know what the stones are doing though. Or no, I only emptied out this bit. Okay. We're kind of busy here. So, yeah, no. I guess I'll just, designate more digging. Yeah, there we go. Of course no one's hurt. The only other people that would be hurt turned into were creatures, which kind of heal themselves. There we go. So those are either legitimately hurt people or, you know, oops. They're about to turn into were creatures. You know, normally I don't allow pet burials just because I like to have a very fancy setup for burials and whatnot. I've been sort of forced into this sort of burial setup, which isn't very fancy, to say the least. Yeah. That's 3 people in the military at the moment. Do we have anything forbidden? There is some stuff, so I'll just do a top to bottom. That's where it's pretty much exactly what it is. I go to the very top of the world, and then the opposite corner at the very bottom of the world, and reclaim. There we go. Everything's reclaimed. And they're digging. Guess I might as well smooth this area over here. It's mostly smoothed already anyway. I'm mostly just waiting for the other shoe to drop. In the form of the people turning back into were creatures. Just saying. Seems like a likely outcome. And we just didn't get migrants this season, of course. So that's a thing. Oh, I was particularly expecting them, but, you know. I think I'm gonna do something. I think I'm going to, make the military leader basically the law. Wait, no. I said military leader. There we go. Yep. You are the law. Not sure exactly how much that'll affect anything, but you're the law. And you want some random things as well, so quarters, dining, various other things. Just cabinet. Cabinet, coffer. Make me a bed. Yeah, it looks like the P key works no matter if you can see it or not, because, yeah. That's interesting. Have we actually filled all these? We should have, just because war dogs. But yeah. Okay, that's cool. Squad A kill. Squad A kill R. Come on. Unpause the... oh. That would do it. Hauler, Wereshrew, military. The leader's still alive. Question is, are you okay? You seem to be. Go kill that guy. Okay. Well, good thing we have some coffins. Huh. You're apparently not that bad. Oh, this is definitely interesting. What are you? No, your stuff should be miasmic. Apparently a nose got brought over here. I don't know why. Oh well. We've got booze and food for a while, especially at a reduced number of people. Bofer miners are okay just because they generally stay out of the mess that I've been creating. I think most of my stoneworking type, except for the one guy that I turned that off of, the doctor's dead. Let's just make stoneworker. I don't really have a reason for that. I just need someone to do the job. Got a war dog that needs... But other than that... I don't know why I was doing that way. Except for the war dog, it looks like. No one's currently hurt. That could be bad, that could be good. On one hand, what it could mean is that we don't have to worry about any more were creatures, which is, you know, the best outcome. I think the fort might live. Severely under... Let's see. What's all this, tombs, yep. We do kind of have that going on. Excuse me. And as I assume this place isn't very metal heavy, figured this be more of a jewelry level. Problem is most of the places where I assume I'll get metals probably have stuff in them. Like here, does that really end right there, or is that just a trap? Also, let's see. Yeah, we lost all of our glass makers. Honestly, I can just be like, point to any specific thing. Have we lost it all? Yes or no? Flip a coin, heads, and we did. Yeah, we lost a few people there. Yeah. Definitely the biggest problem with wereshrews is they take and turn some of your best people against you. If you try to fight them with your military, that is. Obviously, if you, Sure. He's on break. But if he gets around to it, we'll definitely steal their stuff. Just masterwork warhammers, just lying around like, yeah, it's what we do. I don't really care so much about some of the other things, but it's on the surface. I would kind of prefer it wasn't. Just saying. So much stuff. Huh, I just thought of something. I don't know if we've actually got the person that's supposed to do that anymore. I don't think we do. Hey! Bone Carver! Guess who just got their job back? How ironic. Decorate with... I'm not sure what that would be. But the only things that are allowed in this stockpile are teeth and horns and hooves. So one of those, and I don't need to repeat it, I just need it. One of those. Okay, you're dumping an item. Perfectly fine, since the only items I think I have up for dumping... no. Right. I had random clothing. Oh, and I have it set to dump there. Right. Yeah, no. Apparently that's not what I thought it was, somehow. Oh, whatever. Someone want to go trade? Apparently not. Oh. Might as well just put it back to only broker. I guess it's okay, them being dumped there for the moment. Don't really have anything else to do, it's a shorter distance. Which is probably for the best. So, that's there by accident or something, I guess. I have no clue. No, wood opal. How's your skills, sir? Doing great. How's justice? No crime. Still got a bunch of bodies to put in the tombs still. And they embarked. Come on. There we go. Let's actually check that I didn't use up all the coffins. I appear to have used up all the coffins. We have a manager. J, M, Q, rock coffin, Make me 30 of those. And Chief Medical Dwarf was on break. When you're off break, you're just a mason for the moment. That's a skeleton. I don't like how it does that, but okay. Why? That's a corpse. And that's a corpse. We specifically don't allow corpses there. I don't know what you're on, but apparently it's kind of wacky. Huh. Anything. You know what? Take it all and make it go away. There we go. I'm just at the point where it... DBD. I just want it all to go away. I don't have the dwarves for it, but they'll get around to it. I've just gotta wait. Though admittedly, these 5 kids, not exactly... What kind of equipment do you need? Oh, booze. Fair enough. Oh, it looks like one of the cage traps actually worked. Oh yeah, it worked pretty well. Must have just... Someone just kept out setting it, and hey, now we've got 3 camel cages, apparently. Where to put that? We'll put that there. We'll make a couple more. Why not? Not that the carpenter's ever gonna get around to it, because I don't think we have a carpenter now. I'm looking at it. No, not you. You are also carpenter. You got both your jobs back because both of the guys died. Actually, do we have any legendaries beside the miners? No, we don't. Huh. That's... Oh, hey. The military leader just got... Ah, legendary fighter. Nice. So, yeah. Not quite legendary in his weapon, but he's getting there. Master Hammer Dwarf. So, while the military was decimated somewhat... yeah, no, not decimated. That's 1 in 10. This was 8 in 10. Kind of a little more. Overall. At least these guys are good at their job. I wish I could move them up. Or I probably could without too much of a problem. And I have someone just... currently the only guy that can do this stuff is this guy, and he's not armorsmith at all. So I'm just gonna make him make copper bucklers, which we don't use. until he can make stuff real well. Because there's no point till he can, honestly. Moment, and who's buried there? Yep, I figured. I put down the coffin and they'll fill it up. Though I really do think I should probably end the video. That's a little kind of a thing. Fighting on top of the corpses of your friends and whatnot. But yeah. I think we're good for now. The fort didn't fall. I think I can bring it back. Hopefully. Though, might need a little bit of work. And a lot more people. Let's go with a lot more people. Hopefully we get some migrants. But yeah, never know. We just lost most of the forest. Probably not. Anyway, it's Akhier, and I'm signing off.